All right, guys. So, like I said, we have a special guest in the house. Her name is Bridget Aram. So, Bridget is going to be telling us everything about the pathway to become a teacher here in the UK. Now, guys, guess what? You don't need to have any experience for this. As long as you have the ability to teach, you are passionate about kids, and you have like a qualification that qualifies you, you are good to go. Whether you're from Ghana, you're from Philippines, you're from Kenya, you're from India, you're from Nigeria, you're from Zimbabwe, this is a golden opportunity for you. The UK has opened pathway for teachers. So guys, so help me welcome Bridget. So Bridget, you are welcome. So please introduce yourself, please.
Thank you, Violet. My name is Bridget, a UK registered nurse who utilized your channel very well to get her PIN. So I give you that credit as well.
Let's see. Let's see. And by the way, please, if you want tips like this, just make sure you follow Bridget's YouTube channel. I've been there and I see that she's doing a good job. So if you want things like this, just click on her channel. I'll be dropping the link here.
Thank you, Violet.
So Bridget, tell us about the pathway for teachers. Like, I'm so curious, I'm interested to know, and I know everybody's interested to know about this new pathway for teachers.
Right. Interestingly, I kept getting concerns or people coming up to me to talk about teachers, to research about them. And honestly, after the research, I realized it was very good opportunity. So I decided to make a video of it. If it wasn't, I wouldn't have made a video. So there are several pathways to become a teacher in UK.
Okay.
There are several of them. And before you choose any of the pathways, you have to know whether you meet the qualification or the requirements for that particular pathway.
Okay.
So I'm just going to break it down here. For those who don't have any teaching qualification, you may have no teaching qualification, no teaching experience at all.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. There are two pathways. The first one is it's either you apply to a school in UK and actually train to become a teacher.
Okay.
Then the second one, which most people can consider, is the IQTS. So IQTS stands for International Qualified Teacher Status. And one good thing about this IQTS is that when you gain it, you can work in other countries aside UK.
Wow.
So yeah, I dropped the links to all these channels, all these pages on my description box to those videos I uploaded earlier. So the thing is, the only challenge is IQTS is not free, but to me, IQTS is way better than applying to school in UK. So those who are considering coming to school in UK and go through all the 20-hour work and the stress.
You don't need to.
Exactly. You can go through the IQTS, which is way cheaper than paying a whole fee for a whole 1 year or 2 year program. That's a good opportunity to consider.
An amazing opportunity. Because if you want to come in by the student route, you spend more. Yeah. And there's no guarantee that after coming out, you get a job you desire.
Exactly.
In this case, if you do this course, at the end of the day, you go through the teaching pathway.
Exactly my point. So, and you still get that IQTS to work in other countries, not just UK.
Good.
Then we move on to qualified teachers with experience. Now they qualify for all the two I've mentioned, plus some other ones.
Okay.
So the UK has something called a 4-year rule. Personally, I think it will be a difficult route because they are saying that you can teach without license, but your employer has to offer you that 4-year rule. Okay. And we all know how UK is. They are very particular about quality. So I believe if you have the license, it's going to increase your chances of getting it instead. Yeah. So teachers with qualification and experience can actually go through the IQTS I mentioned earlier. And then they can also go through something called assessment only QTS. Okay. So basically QTS means qualified teacher status. The first one I mentioned had an I, so that's international qualified teacher status. That gives you the status to practice internationally.
As a teacher.
Yes, but this assessment only QTS is only for UK. It's a UK requirement. What you can do with the assessment only QTS is you apply through the links. Mostly when you go to the website, they will ask you to create an account. Then they are going to give you, or they are going to assign you a mentor or an advisor who is going to go through your what you have, your documents and everything, advise you exactly, and then tell you how to go about it.
Okay.
So they will tell you the schools available that are offering the assessment only QTS. Assessment only QTS to me is more like a teaching practice. So it's as if you are teaching and someone is monitoring you to see your performance.
It's just like
so with this, exactly. So with this, they expect you to have the experience and then the qualification. So they assess your skill and then offer you the license.
Okay. How long is it? How long is the program for?
The assessment only QTS takes 1 year.
That's good.
Yes, it is. And the point is, this has been in existence since, but I'm sure people didn't know about it.
Yes.
Or maybe they were not interested. I have no idea.
Yes.
But if someone was interested then and did it, by now they would have been in UK long ago.
Yes, because you're going to come in with the Tier 2 skill. At the end of the day, when you get a job, it's going to be through the Tier 2 skill worker visa, which is one of the most valued visa.
And you know the interesting thing I found, Violet? I realized teachers actually qualify for the health and care visa. I was reading something and I came across it. No, I think I was trying to apply for ENIC for a teacher, and I came across something that said health and care under the teaching. So I felt like these people will actually qualify for health and care because you know how UK values children?
Yes, they value children and they value teachers as well.
Exactly. So with this, they are going to consider you you are caring for kids, right? It's a care, you are teaching, you are caring for them. So I understood it in that sense. So if they qualify for health and care visa, then they are exempt from immigration health surcharge, which is great.
You don't have to pay for immigration.
Not at all.
Hurry and take advantage of this opportunity.
I'm even getting to the juicy part. Okay, the most interesting part. Now, with assessment, we've talked about assessment only QTS. So you go to the website, the links are in my video. You go to the website, you register, they'll get you an advisor, they'll take you through the process, and you can do it whilst in your country. Oh, I forgot to mention, the same with the IQTS. You don't have to be in UK
to do the course.
You just apply online, do everything online. A qualified teacher in London takes about 38,000 per annum.
Of course.
That's more than a nurse's, a band 5 nurse's salary.
Yes, and you get the satisfaction you need. There's no much stress in the job. You see kids, you don't have to flog a child here. The children are a bit well behaved. So what are we talking about?
That's right. That's right.
And you can do it in your own country. After doing it, you get a job, apply for your visa, and then you relocate to the UK. So you mustn't begin to look for money. I want to come through the student route. So, and when you finish, they say you people are low-skilled migrants and they are not needed in the UK. Teaching is one of the most adored profession in the UK. Like even
with the opportunity that I'm making noise about, that is the one coming up in February 2023.
Okay.
UK government is saying that they are going to make it flexible for all countries.
Wow.
By considering 9 countries as their first cohorts.
Okay.
Out of these 9 countries, I can mention Nigeria,
good,
Ghana, Ukraine, South Africa, Zimbabwe, Jamaica, and a number of them.
Okay.
So what UK is saying is, if you trained or have qualification from any of these countries, just pick your documents, prove that your qualification meets the UK qualification, and apply to their teaching regulation agency and get your license to practice or teach in UK.
Wow, without any training.
Without any training, without going through any training, without going through any payments. of anything.
Wow.
So what is going to happen is it's similar to that of nurses. So I have my teaching qualification, my nursing qualification and everything back home. I just pick my documents, apply to NMC UK, okay, and then I get licensed to practice. And then I find a job in UK because I have UK license. And then move to UK.
Okay.
That's just how it's going to be. So I'm just encouraging my teachers to not give up, not let this opportunity pass them by.
Good.
Now, the only monies I know will be coming out of this as at now will be checking your your degree comparability with that of UK. So you want to check whether your UK meets your home qualification meets the UK qualification. And then you will need proof of English language because you will need visa.
Yes. So you have to do your IELTS or OET.
But my point is they have degrees, Violet. They can apply for what is it called? Is it ECCTIS? I always forget that one. NARIC certificate is accepted for visas.
Yes.
If you have a degree,
you can use NARIC certificate for visa.
Exactly. So you don't necessarily need IELTS. And even the IELTS they need, it's not the same IELTS nurses right. The band requirement is very, very low, 5.5.
5.5. That's really good.
Documents through ENIC, ENIC. They will give you a statement of comparability, which proves that your qualification meets that of UK. And then they will also apply for the English proficiency. And then they will give you that English proficiency for your visa application. Wow. So once your document goes through that process and comes out that your qualification meets that of UK, then you can use that document to apply for your license from the Teaching Regulation Agency in UK.
Wow.
You get my point. And then the interesting thing is, UK went on to state on their website that the reason they are considering these 9 countries is because, one, they believe our education system kind of matches theirs. So indirectly, they are saying that you are likely to pass that comparability test.
Yes, because for them to select 9 of a lot of countries, it means they know they are equal to the task.
Exactly. And then out of this, they also believe that these countries have a strong interest in teaching in UK. So that's why they are considering these 9 countries first. And then they are they are looking forward to adding more countries. Wow. And they're going to cover teachers all over the world. I'm stating this as I read it from the UK government website, not from my head. So this is not an opportunity for only those 9 countries, but for everyone. So to those who are not on that list, I'm advising them to start putting their documents together. Yes, this is the time.
Soon, their own list will be out. But those 9 countries, Nigeria, Ghana, what are you waiting for? Start checking if your documents meet the requirements and go ahead and apply. Honestly, this is a good news, easy information. Are you a teacher? Go ahead, get your credentials, check if it meets the compatibility and come to the UK. It's not easy anywhere, but I can tell you it is better here if you don't have a good income back in your country. Wow.
That's right, Violet.
Thank you so much.
This is the good news I want to share with everyone. I chose to share with someone with a broader channel because my channel is still growing, and this is an opportunity I don't want people to miss out on. Immediately we kickstart, please be ready to move.
Wow.
Because the longer it takes, the tougher it becomes. Even on the website, they stated that towards the end of 2023, I'm going to consider adding more requirements.
Wow.
So please, immediately they launch.
In February
2023, start moving. Employers have to go over what they also have to fulfill in order to bring a teacher to UK.
Okay.
So the UK ENIC, that is checking your qualification, whether it meets the UK experience qualification. It's not free. And the English proficiency is not free. So far, that is the only money I know teachers are going to spend on this process so far in this, and you succeed. Look at the amounts, like the joy, the fulfillment that comes with it. Okay, I'm not saying anyone is struggling or anything in their country, but once you have that interest, once you have that love, why not take the opportunity and do the needful? People are also worried about tax in UK and all that. Well,
we are
it's up to
coping.
you.
We in UK, are we not coping? We are coping. So if we are coping, why would
Exactly. Exactly. We are still
those
coping
that
even
are
with
complaining
children.
that the tax in the UK is too much, tell them to come back to their country now.
I know.
It's true. The
So,
tax is
yeah.
much, but why have they not relocated back to their country if it's that bad?
Exactly my point. Exactly my point. But my advice is, if you think the tax is too much, you can't come to UK, then spend some extra pounds, do the IQTS, and go to any country of your choice.
Exactly.
It's up to you. Yeah, it's entirely up to you. So, Violet, that's the good news I got, and I wanted to share on your channel so that we can reach as many teachers as we can, so that they can take the opportunity.
Bridget, I can't thank you enough. Honestly, you're doing a good job. Guys, go and subscribe to Bridget's channel. And come February, go and make sure all your documents are ready. And make sure they are compatible with the requirements on the UK government website. And like she said, it's not like you are paying too much. It's just to pay to be sure that your documents are compatible. And that is all. So if I were you, I will make ale why the sun shines, because by February now it's going to start getting tougher. So those of you that will be among the first cohorts, be ready. Make sure all your credentials are ready. Apply, and you, like she said, you don't need to pay for head surcharge. Teaching is one of in the shortage occupational list, so you come with your family, and teachers are earning up to £38,000. Like they're any good amount of money. So please take advantage of this. Do not complain. If you have the passion for it, go for it. Okay, thanks. What I'm going to do, I'll keep the videos Bridget has done regarding this on the description box, and I'm going to keep the Telegram group so that you get all the information you need from somebody like Bridget that knows about everything about coming to the UK through the teaching pathway. So Bridget, thank you so much for coming in a short time. We really appreciate you, and I hope we see more of you in this channel. Thank you so much, guys. So guys, do well to like our videos, do well to check out her channel. She's doing a good job, and I can assure you, you will love what she does.
Thank you. Right, guys, and the nurses watching, please, we all succeeded through, most of us, I can tell you, succeeded through watching this particular channel, okay? Oski is Violet Okolacha. I mean, if you are in UK, you are a nurse and you don't know this channel, then Oski is gonna be tough for you. Yeah, I'm not saying it because I'm sitting on your channel, but to be honest, I binged on every single video of yours, especially community setting.
Yes, I'm so proud
of
you.
Yeah, I'm really thankful to you as well.
So guys, we'll see you in another video. Thank you so much for watching, and all the best in your future endeavors. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.